everyone, Hobo4Crafty, aka Mr. Hobo here, and let me start off by saying Merry Christmas, Happy belated Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa to you all. Happy holidays, and if I don't see you before New Year's, or talk to you before New Year's, I guess, Happy New Year's as well. I'm happy I'm in the Christmas spirit, and because of that, I just want to let you guys know that in the comments below you can give a suggestion or ask me to do something commentary or shoutcasting related. Maybe you want a certain player that you want to watch, maybe a certain matchup, and I will do it to the one who is most thumbs up or most requested, or if somebody inboxes me or whoever's the quickest. I don't know how I'm gonna work this. Just give me your suggestions or what you want as a Christmas gift from Hobo to you, and I will try to make one person very happy for Christmas. Anyway, looks like we've got LiveZerg spawning on the top of Steps of War, and WhiteRa, you guys probably know him as WhiteRa as well, spawning on the left as the Red Protoss. And interestingly enough, I have not seen or heard much of WhiteRa since beta, really, as far as tournaments go. I know he is still staying active on ladder, but I really have not heard of him at all at live tournaments. So hopefully he still is participating in them, because I know he was, when you thought of Protoss during beta, you thought of WhiteRa and Huck. Those were basically the two top Protoss players. So I hopefully he hasn't removed himself from that scene. I know he is sponsored by Duckload, so I don't see why he would. But anyway, it looks like we've got a 15 pool followed by an extractor right away for Rocks Live over here, and we got a standard timing going on over here, except you do notice that WhiteRa did not block off his choke right here, so that can lead to maybe a later block off, or he's going to be putting on aggression, and it looks like he will be doing that. Going for the 2 gate, we could see a lot of zealots being pumped out, but you know what a lot of Protosses are favoring to do against Zerg these days is to pump out a lot of stalkers, especially on maps where the Zerg favors to go fast expand, say Blistering Sands, for example. That is a very good map to throw down 2 gateways, Cybercore, and push out with a good number of stalkers, maybe a zealot or 2. See if you can't pick off any units, and if you can do even more, you could probably even end the game, or at the very least delay an expansion. So it's a very viable strategy, works very well. And as a little sub note, it looks like Rocks Live did in fact take the gas, which is somewhat of a good idea if you see that your opponent is not in fact trying to get the gas back. You know that he's going for early aggression, maybe an all-in. But if he does try to get it, you have delayed him. But I would like to see that this would have been canceled a couple times. Would have liked to see him go and try to see what else is going on. We're getting a Baneling Nest and Metabolic Boost. I don't think Rocks Live has any idea what's going on. He wasn't able to scout, and we did see 2 Chrono Boosts go down on the both of the gateways here. So we're gonna get 2 stalkers out right away. Warp Gate technology on the way as well. 2 more zealots. 2 zealots are going to be on the field now, because what making stalkers quickly does is it forces your opponent to make a bunch of zerglings, and obviously the counter to zerglings is zealots. If numbers are in your favors, oh, and it looks like Duckload is going to be microing very nicely. It looks like he picked off 2 zerglings in this early in the game. That is huge. It looks like we have a total count of about 17 zerglings here out for Rocks Live. That is a decent amount, but this Baneling Nest, I really don't think it's going to be coming into much use unless he can somehow sneak zerglings in here or over here, and then pick some of those workers off. But it looks like we could get a surround on the units of Duckload. No, he is microing all of these very well. Looks like we do get a stalker and zealot picked off, actually, and now he's bringing the probes into the fight. That is what the Zerg wants. He should be attacking them. Is he gonna wait back and make some Banelings over here? Yeah, he is going to be sneaking some Banelings. That's very good. He should be moseying around just so there's no suspicion going on. Oh, this game is going to come down to how well WhiteRa will be able to micro these sentries. If he's going to get off a good force field that will be able to block off all of these banelings. It looks like, yes, it does go down. We need to loop these around. Right now, if he could get these in the back, that would be key. Is he going to throw it? Oh, when he throws down another force field, all of these Zerglings go down. But all the units of Duckload, oh no! He went for the 3 pylons. That's actually a very good idea, but I do think he would have been able to go for a ton of these probes, and everything was just clumped together. And now it looks like it'll be a longer game because he has these 2 sentries out, and he will be able to block off, and he will be able to use force fields to delay any more pushes. We are getting 3 more banelings coming out, but I don't think they will be able to do anything. Uh, like I said, these sentries will be able to block any more of these silly baneling boats that will be coming up. Oh, he does pick off one. A very nice play. And it looks like there are 5 banelings total. And I think the Zerg, actually, Rockslive is just committing to all-out Zerglings right now, and I definitely don't agree with that. I think he should be trying to tech, maybe in throwdown and expansion. Will he be able to walk up here unopposed? No. He does lose 1 Zealot, but Duckload does throw down those force fields very well. Maybe 1 more sentry, and he'll be okay to go. Going to the income tab, we see, oh my gosh, Rockslive is outnumbered in harvesters by 10 already. 24 to 14. That's certainly not good. We're getting a ton more minerals per minute this early in the game for Duckload. So it just does not look good at all for Rockslive, and that is why he is simply committed to just massing all these Zerglings and Banelings and using force fields still very well. And these Zerglings are going to be pretty much useless with a micro of Duckload here. Now it looks like just now we're starting to drone for Rockslive. Really the only hope that we can see for Rockslive, if he somehow can come back in economy and get a couple run-bys with these Zerglings, get into the base of Duckload and try to hinder the economy of his opponent. I don't know if that's going to happen with the amount of sentries that we have here for Duckload, though. So I'm feeling for the Zerg right now. It looks like he's trying to switch tech to roaches. I don't know how well that's going to do. I don't think he can get the pure numbers of roaches he'll be needing. He doesn't even have an expansion right now, so it's going to be pretty slow for him. WhiteRa is not going to rush anything very smartly. He's going to macro up himself because he knows he already has the lead. He knows that all he has to do is rely on these 4 warp kits, maybe throw down a Robo Bay. Oh, actually a Stargate. That's a very good idea. We don't even have lair from the opponent, and he's now getting roaches. So a very logical thing to do would be Phoenix Harass, or what I'm thinking he's doing is going for 1 or 2 Void Rays. Finish off the game. We're going to get a Forge. Could see a timing push with +1 attacks. That's what I like about WhiteRa, is that he's just a very, very mechanical, at times very just smart player. If he has the lead, he's going to take advantage of that, and he's just going to expand it instead of trying for something more risky, like finishing the game. He's going to be throwing down a Robo facility too, and he is going for the Phoenix very smartly, because this way he will be able to scout, and it definitely takes less resources than a Void Ray. So it's not as much of a commitment. If anything, it'll let you scout, let you pick off a couple of Overlords, and just a good play overall. We're not quite getting any upgrades yet. We are getting that Robo facility, like I said, and we're going to definitely see some Immortals out of there. Oh, and it looks like Duckload does spot all of these units just hiding out here. And, oh, it's all going to come down to the force fields. It looks like he got everything off except the Zerglings. Very good play. All of these Zerglings are going to go down without a problem, reinforcing these force fields. And oh my gosh, what a great play right there. And all of the Banelings and Roaches are going to be able to do nothing. Even the Graviton beams from these Phoenixes are coming into play. Rockslive giving the good game, well played, and he's going to leave. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. Happy holidays, and like I said, leave a comment below saying what you want from Hobo for Christmas. No dirty thoughts. Okay, Hobo for Craft signing out.